The headlines on RT International. Fears are expressed within America's Congress that Russia's brainwashing the minds of Americans through fake news and propaganda.
In addition to stealing information from the Democratic National Committee and the Clinton campaign and cherry-picking what information had leaked to the media, the Russian government also created and spread fake news and conspiracies across the vast social media landscape. At the very least, the effect of Russia's actions was to erode the faith of the American people in our democratic institutions.
He called me directly, Putin did, and told me how I should vote. No, I think that's the biggest farce.
After a wave of New Year sex attacks in Austria by a group of men thought to be migrants, the country's defense minister admits that EU asylum policy has failed, adding that illegal entry must stop. Police in Chicago charged 4 African-American youngsters over the kidnap and torture of a white disabled teen, all of which they filmed while shouting obscenities about Donald Trump. RT International, live from Moscow. We start this hour with breaking news. Russia's defense ministry has started to reduce its armed forces in Syria. The naval fleet, led by the aircraft carrier, the Admiral Kuznetsov, will be the first to leave. During 2 months of military operations in Syria, Russia's naval air forces carried out more than 400 sorties and destroyed over 1,200 terrorist targets. We'll bring you more details of the breaking news story as we get them here on RT International. Well, RT's Igor Zhdanov visited the carrier itself back when it first approached the coast of Syria.
We are currently on the way to Admiral Kuznetsov, the flagship of the Russian Navy in Syria. It will take this search and rescue helicopter roughly 30 minutes to get there from the Russian air base in Latakia, as we will be landing on the aircraft carrier itself. This fighter jet is fully ready for combat, and one of the armaments it carries is this bomb. It's a high-precision weapon. It weighs 500 kilograms and explodes within 1.5 meters from a target. And with the last preparations complete, it's time for action. The jets are coming back to Kuznetsov from the mission. Notice how it took this Su-33 fighter jet only fractions of a second to reach a full halt, while it hit the deck when during the touchdown it hit the deck at the speed of about 250 kilometers per hour. Unlike many other warships in its class, Admiral Kuznetsov is actually capable of defending itself. For example, these Kinzhal or dagger missiles, their main purpose is defending this aircraft carrier from incoming aerial attacks. And as a whole, Admiral Kuznetsov can also protect itself from enemy warships and planes. The Admiral Kuznetsov did not come alone. It is leading a naval group of about 10 warships, and their presence hasn't gone unnoticed. This helicopter is not from any of the ships in this naval group, and it has been watching us for days. Our commanders, our officers on this ship are telling us that it is from one of the NATO's warships in the region. Igor Zhdanov from Admiral Kuznetsov, RT.